Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the Vikings channel, where today I'm going to be providing you guys with another player spotlight. Today we are talking about Lucky Me. He is the only man on the top 5 players here in North America that is not using troll slingers. And just want to mention top 5 players, Pyros Clan, shout out, shout out to all these wonderful individuals. But today we are looking specifically at Lucky Me. This guy has been doing great on the ladder lately. He's been pushing up, and he does not use troll slingers. He is not one of the people that are coming in and using this so popular card that's so good. It's like literally just amazing. And I want to show you guys these 2 replays today because I think they highlight something special of what Lucky Me is doing to allow himself to be able to beat the troll slingers, and what people are using bomber mice as well. 2 of these cards are really popular right now, and I just want to show how Lucky Me is able to deal with this. And I did one of these type of things with Nathanatos, and that got relatively positive reviews, and now I'm doing it here with Lucky Me just because I think it's great that he is, trying, not necessarily going with everybody else and using troll slingers. Yes, Vikings are still a popular strategy. They're still kind of meta. They're not like completely out of the meta. Well, no card really is completely out of the meta in this current situation of castle burn that everyone's playing. But Vikings are not the hottest card. They're not S tier, right? They're probably A or B tier, probably A tier still. So I mean, he's not using something completely, I'm just gonna stop talking about it. He's not using something completely off meta, but anyway, it's still kind of nice to see people get top 5 and not using Vikings. I just want to talk about what Lucky Me did right there. Sometimes you can play aggressive with the Ayala, but something I just found out recently is that Ayala does not beat Scarlet in a 1v1 early on. You have to wait for that your ability to come up, and he did not play as Ayala to play aggressive. He was waiting for the Scarlet to come to him, because that means that he has more time for his ability to come out, in which he can actually 1v1 the Scarlet. If he plays aggressive right away, the Scarlet can 1v1 just because Scarlet has their ability up faster. Right here, Lucky Me is going for this 2 camp start. He always goes basically 1 Sanctum, and depending on the player, I think he does the second one. But he always gets the exact same thing, tier 1, which is the Vikings and the Poison. What the Poison allows him to do is play super kind of aggressive, getting his camps down, but also having a very good defense. Because lately when people use their troll slingers, one might go bomb alright, but Poison allows them Poison's a bigger radius, first of all, and people like this, where just using tons of troll slingers, it allows them a big area of control, and allows his Vikings to kind of get in and do a lot of damage. And his Ayala is able to kind of hit from the back line, doing a ton of damage, while his Vikings are able to kind of soak up some damage from these troll slingers. We're going to see here, all these troll slingers, look at this giant Poison. This basically limits the fight now just to these 4 troll slingers over here. This is all he has to care about now, because all of this is now taken care of by the Poison. And the animation is going to wear out just because of the weird replay system. This guy does a heal spell, but should not matter too much just because the Poison does so much. See, this entire side is taken care of. He now places Ayala down, gets rid of everything here. And yes, this guy does have Poison, but it's not going to do much to Vikings, who have so much HP in comparison. Do note that when you're playing against troll slingers or any type of card really in your camp, in your what is it called, mana sanctum gets really low. What all pretty high players do these days is placing a camp right in front of your sanctum, just to prevent the troll slingers from targeting your sanctum when you're like off guard, and all of a sudden you just see that 1 hit randomly come in from a troll slinger that just placed down a surprise troll slinger. And this camp kind of prevents that and allows your sanctum to continue giving you that the mana. The other player can still use a Poison or something to take that out, but what are you gonna do? That heal spell was by Isabel's Lemur, I think what it was, which is interesting because I haven't been seeing that very often on the ladder. But it's definitely, it's one of the cards, it's the only card I don't have right now. And we're gonna see Lucky Me have to deal with a situation where she keeps having these camps go down. We're gonna see these Vikings, when they're close range with the with the troll slingers, are going to be able to do significant damage and constantly keep this guy on the back end here, having to release some pressure. Also notice he did use his bomb, Blitzkrieg, on the Sanctum to kill it. And one thing that Lucky Me has been doing is filling up his entire slot with tier 2 cards. This allows him to play pretty much aggressively, and very aggressive now. Just because now he knows he basically has a counter for everything, in a sense. He has the Harpies for the Troll Slingers now. If this guy, like he's doing right now, he needs some type of ground troop to be able to deal with, if this guy just starts throwing down Rocketeers or some air defense. It's a very bad poison from that guy. Kind of a waste of 45 mana. And these Observer Towers, yes, they're going to be good against the Harpies and such, because this guy, Blitzcrank, knows how you counter a Troll Slinger deck is you go that air style. But the thing is, they're just the Observer Towers. Oh my gosh, I don't think this, I think that's what they're called, Observer Towers. They're just not going to be, they don't have enough HP to withstand everything. They're just like the Hammer Warriors just have too much HP and too much damage to be able to deal with this. And he has to play so many Troll Slingers. Look at this. He's 3. If he can kill 4, that's pretty value. He doesn't, but it's fine. It's fine. Look at this poison he's going to put out. Oh my, or he doesn't put out yet. Okay, there it is. There's that poison. So value. He forces the return right here. And yes, okay, now he's pushing into this. He's going to get a return off, though. I think. Maybe he doesn't have it up yet. But he's using all of his spells. And one thing, okay, he doesn't have tier 3. This guy is going to get tier 3. It's going to be really interesting to actually see how he pulls this off. Because this guy's been on the defense the entire time. He's placing camps up here. He's trying to get this Sanctum up. This guy has all 3 Sanctums going the entire time. Lucky Me has been in the disadvantage this entire time. But he's still able to push this game out to victory, and we're going to continue to watch and see how he does this. He's continuing to place his camps down, and he doesn't just play on one side of the map. He's playing on both sides of the map. He sees he plays aggressive on this side, so he plays aggressive on this side as well, just so he's making sure that the Troll Slingers are kind of even. This guy has 300 mana, but he's not doing anything with them. Like, I mean, if this guy had actually fully committed his mana, which he does now here, he uses all of his mana on dragons. Okay, that's great. And now you might be like, okay, dragons versus harpies? That's not gonna work. But watch how he does this. He's making sure he still has camps up, because once you lose camps, once you don't have that resources to place enough troops, the game's gone. So you got to make sure you have enough camps up all the time. And he's using it as a Yela very aggressively, making sure that he's able to take out these dragons, using his earthen as well. And the harpies are going to be able to attack this dragon. The Hammer Warrior coming. Look at the pressure this guy is applying on that Sanctum. This guy is forced to continually place these Troll Slingers as well to combat the Hammer Warriors. Like, this guy is not just spamming out harpies. This guy is definitely making advances with this dragon. There's no doubt about it. But he's putting down the, oh my gosh, the Hammer Warriors, which are so strong against everything this guy's doing. The only counter this guy has against the Hammer Warriors are these Observer Camps, and they're doing nothing. Also, take note, Lucky Me, 3 camps. He has the ability to place down all of his mana. He has the ability to full out, like, continually place down troops. He has enough camp space to fully pull off all the troops he wants to do. This guy has so much mana that he literally cannot place because of his situation with only 1 camp. And because of that, he is so hurt. He can't use all this stored mana that he has right here. And he has his choice of either killing the trolls, not the trolls, what I'm saying, the Hammer Warriors or the Harpies. And they're both kind of doing this thing where his dragons don't have enough damage to kill the Hammer Warriors full on. So they're just going right under it and killing all of his stuff. They're killing his camps, they're killing everything. And he has to place Troll Slingers down. But the Troll Slingers just aren't enough to kill the Hammer Warriors before they've done significant damage to the enemy. Here we're going to watch another battle against Larry. One more here. One more for Lucky Me. If you guys are enjoying this type of content where I kind of go in depth about one type of player, or one player, not one type of player, one player, and kind of give you guys more in-depth analysis than I usually do, because sometimes, or very frequently I should say, when I'm doing my regular videos, when I'm trying to commentate on top of the things I'm saying, it's very difficult for me to get out what I'm trying to do within the game in words, because I'm trying to think about the strategies and what other guy's gonna do, what I'm gonna do. It's just very difficult to do while you're playing. It takes a while to speak as well, because right here I just want to say Lucky Me is using his Scrying Orb, he sees that Larry does not have anything. He literally has no new troops right now, and it's so good when you get that first Scrying Orb down and you see there's no troops, because this guy is literally so unprepared. This is easy Sanctum, easy camp. This is dead. This is already dead. He goes for tier 2. That's such a big mistake. This guy thinks his land is going to be able to do something. You can't do that, guys. You can't go tier 2 and get 2 Sanctums up immediately. You can't just do that right in a row. You need to get a card in between. Don't ever do that. Please do me a favor. Don't ever do that. You need to, if this guy had gotten the Bomber Mouse and then gone his camp, he might have won this game. I mean, there's a much bigger chance. But since he got Bomber Mouse after he went for the tier, yes, he's going to be tier 2 sooner, but it's not going to be that big of a difference. I mean, he's down 100 mana or something, and that's just ridiculous. Now he's losing another camp. See, the tier 2 doesn't really change. I mean, okay, so now he has the Ayala, and this is where the Ayala play comes out big, okay? You need to get so much value from this Ayala, because that's your only thing when you're coming up against tier 2. That's why I started running Ayala personally when I'm playing on the ladder. Sometimes you get behind on the tier 2, and this is what this guy, Lucky Me, is now behind in the tier 2. He doesn't have anything for air, but watch what he does. He goes for this fire pillar to try and take out some of this stuff because he has nothing else. He literally has nothing to deal with his air stuff, and tier 2 is too far away. He needs something right now, or else he's going to lose the game right here and now. Because Ayala is going to do some work, and look at these Bomber Mice. They're just coming out big, but again, this guy just spent so much mana. I don't know if you guys saw this over here. That was probably 8 Bomber Mouse just going into 1 poison. That is so value. The poison's always coming out big for this guy. And once more, he fills up his entire bar with tier 2 troops. And now he has enough camps, right? He has enough camps to fully exert his entire resources. And he's pushing on this right side. He's not pushing on the left where you know there's camps for this guy to defend. He's going straight in for this area, because the camps, they allow you to place on this side. They allow you to place over here, right? They give you vision and areas to place your troops, right? But if you play on the side where your Mana Sanctum is, on this side over here, there's less room to place troops, less room to navigate where you're going to choose your defense. Unlike this side where you have this entire area over here to choose where you're going to place your troops, to set up a defense behind your camps, allow your camps to absorb the damage. Well, if you push on the side without the far forward Mana Sanctum, you basically surpass all of this extra distance and you get closer to this castle. You surmount so much extra pressure just because of the fact that now you're basically knocking on his front door. He doesn't have very much room to play. If you kill this Sanctum right here, he has hardly any room to place down troops on this attack and defend the Sanctum. And as you see, it's easily, you just take down the Sanctum, and now he's just going to have cross map pressure as my game proceeds to crash. I'm so sorry. Hopefully we'll just get this right back and running. As you can see, if you go on that side where there's no camps, where the opposite side of the far forward Sanctum, you get so much value just because the other player doesn't have area to place their troops and defend in a proper fashion. And it just gives you so much extra pressure than just pushing on the side with the Sanctum, with the camps, where the person has extra time to defend, make their play. Every time that you're killing a camp, yes, you're getting mana back, right? Because that camp was 50 mana or however much mana. But when you also kill that camp, it allows that other player for an attempt to come back into the game, because they're getting that extra little health of defense that's not being used on their own troops. It's not being dealt to their own troops. And that's really, it allows the other person an ability to defend easier, even though it might cost them a little bit more mana, but it's still more beneficial to push on this side over here. Just because now you can push for a win, you know? And like, if you get the Sanctum down, okay, you're not going to go for a win. I'll be honest, you're not going to get the win immediately, but now you can start pushing on this side once they're already used tons of their mana to trying to defend this side, and that's when you can start getting the camps. Okay, we're just going to skip forward a lot of this because we already saw a bunch of this stuff. So sorry about this. Alright, tons of Bomber Mouse coming in. Look at so much, he spent so much mana on those Bomber Mice. They didn't really do much, so it's maybe like, okay, he just spent 4 Bomber Mice. That was like, I don't know, 15, 20 Bomber Mice on this one Sanctum. Like that's, let's see, 200 mana for 75. That's like so value for this guy. It's like ridiculous. That's kind of what Oh my god. What is this? Can this game just not produce this replay? I literally just watched it like 20 minutes ago. Question mark, question mark. I'm so sorry about this. I guess it's a time for me plugging my channel again. If you are enjoying this player spotlight, without this weird situation where, what am I doing? Where I have to go back and, what am I, no, this is not what I'm doing. I want to go here. I'm going to go here. All right, and we're going to go battle records. All right, maybe we'll be able to see the full replay this time. Oh my gosh. But if you guys are enjoying, like I said, make sure to hit that like button. It really does mean a lot to me and the YouTube lords. And if you are so kind, make sure to hit subscribe if you are new, because that's the only way you're going to be able to get pretty regular Castleburn content from me. I don't know how else you get it from me, man. That'd be a really rough time. And we're already back in the game, and I need to stop plugging stuff, and I'm just going to stop now. And this guy... Okay, yeah, we're just going to stop. I'm actually going to count how many bomber mice is on this side this time, because that was such a waste of mana from this guy when he tried to get the Sanctum. Such an overextension. Alright. Whoa. Whoa, 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 whoa. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. And there was like another 5 or 6. So around, or I think there was more than 5 or 6. So like 150, 200 mana. Just from these bomber mice. Oh, and then he uses more. So that's like definitely near, that's definitely like above 200 mana just to get that Sanctum. And this guy is so down now. Like, that literally lost him the game, that one play. Okay, so this is literally, this game is probably a more mistake for Larry than anything Lucky Me could have done. I mean, nice play, you know, on the tier 1. Nice play converting to the tier 2, getting the fire pillar and up. But Larry, you can't just do that where you're using 300 mana on shield on bomber mice to take down one Sanctum. That's just not going to happen. And now Larry's done because he has no Sanctums. He has no camps. Even if he has mana, he's not able to place troops. And once you get to that point, you're just, it's a goner situation. There's nothing this guy can do. That's going to be a GG coming out for Lucky Me right off the bat here. You know, Lucky Me, props to you. Trying out some new, not necessarily new strategies, but not using the slingers, which are so meta right now, and getting on top 5 on the leaderboard. Props to you, man. Definitely a great player right there. I hope you all enjoyed today's video. Make sure to, like I said, I'm not even going to say anything. I'm just going to do like, I'm out of here. I'm out of here. Make sure you're joining guilds. We need to increase the amount of guilds, you know. Wait. Let's take a look real quick. I have something juicy to show y'all. Nope. This is still not what I'm, this is not what I'm looking at. What am I doing here? All right, top guilds. Okay, we're not global. Region. Oh my gosh, it's so beautiful. Pyros is representing, fam. Represent. All right, I hope y'all enjoyed today's video. See y'all next time. Peace out. Have a fantastic day.